What's up, my YouTubers and YouTube viewers? Shoe0nHead back with another video, and today I am reacting to Hasan just got effing destroyed by more Pegasus about the Shoe0nHead. Sorry guys, slip of tongue. Controversy about how she criticized him. I watched most of her video about how she criticized him. Because of this pragmatic situation about people calling men creepy because now they won't be dads after playing that game. Apparently, the character in that, Diane in Pragmata, has been overly sexualized, which I don't understand how. Like, not once has anyone I've seen sexualized that character. It sounds just a weirdo too, so I'm glad she called him out. I'm glad anyone calls him out, including more Pegasus. Which I was watching this series video for video, and then I took a huge break and stopped watching them. And then instead of going back and watching all of them, I started watching all of his videos from that day on for a few months, and then I stopped again. And then this is the first one I've watched in like 4 months. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to do in my next video. I rarely do reactions like this. It's usually Nerdcore. So please drop a like and make sure you go check out more Pegasus and Shoe0nHead, who are both amazing creators who deserve all the love and support that Hasan should not have. So please take away from his fan base. Thank you. And without further ado, let's get into the reaction.
Welcome back to a series so wizardly, even Harry Potter subscribed. In today's video, YouTuber Shoe0nHead has responded to Hasan's massive crash out at her in a new video. She does a reaction with VTuber Smug Alana, and they die laughing at his meltdown. They talk about how Hasan—
I watched most of her videos, so I saw his crash out. It just didn't make sense. He was talking about like blowing chunks of his brains out. It
tries
was
to
weird.
discredit her, being extremely misogynistic, calling her fat material for 4chaners. They start roasting Hasan and his orbiters like Caseytron, calling her a regarded hoe. She also brings up the legendary series.
There are people who have made diabolical wealth off of farming this guy, okay?
Absolute Cinema. Asmongold and his editor have
Asmongold. I love this guy. He's actually cool.
Completely exposed Hasan with a new compilation where he flip-flops his skin color and face.
Just so you guys know, if I do this a few times and hover over OBS, it's because I'm trying to see if I'm still recording, because I don't know if it will let me record that long of a video. Hopefully it does.
I, after all, am not Muslim. Nor am I from the Muslim world.
I'm a goddamn Muslim American who gets fucking called a terrorist every fucking day.
Insufferable streamer NMP and his out of—
Oh, this is the guy that said that the children that died in that flood in Texas, it was a good thing they died because now they won't have to grow up in this economy. What a loser, dude.
Touch girlfriend, It's Catchy, are going viral for her take about poor people. She claims she doesn't understand why they don't just steal stuff or go to jail for free accommodation. White Knight NMP tries his best to simp for her, saying that people just hate women. Smash like or I take off my glasses again. It was never me, it was my evil twin, Megasus.
Oh, I forgot about this meme, dude. Ludwig's also a loser,
let's begin. Right, welcome back, everybody. It is not a good day for Hasan. So YouTuber Shoe0nHead has responded to Hasan's crash out. Now, quick context, Hasan was calling her a emo girl that 4chaners want to fap to after she called him out for calling game...
It's so funny because Shoe0nHead 100% has better content than Hasan will ever have in his entire life. Unlike him, she actually has humor. He just like he's not funny. Nothing about him is funny. Oh my god.
Loser incels for wanting to start a family.
Yeah, he insulted people for wanting to start a family.
Me, As an emo girl, 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
He basically channeled his inner bro tips to be extra misogynist. Anyway, shout out Shoe0nHead. We'll check out a couple parts here. So she starts off by recapping the situation and talking about the complete chaos that ensued.
The other day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men, and how people were calling those men creepy incels for having the basic human desire to start a family. A small part of that video was covering far-left Twitch streamer Hasan Piker's awful opinion about it.
All of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. If you're a lonely gamer,
By the way, he's 35 and doesn't have kids.
who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like,
losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hasan. Also, 35? No kids?
To my surprise, he actually responded back, which then prompted a bunch of new videos. Hasan just had his biggest meltdown. Hasan's biggest meltdown yet. Shoe0nHead has completely mind-broken Hasan. His response to me couldn't be that bad, right?
Imagine
Probably
being able
not.
to
Oh,
build
I'm
an
sorry,
app
guys.
with
I
your
forgot. I
name
don't have
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I don't have YouTube Premium,
Right?
guys.
What
I'm
an
sorry.
unbearable
Probably get it when
way
I
to
get paid,
exist,
huh?
dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl. Ooh, look at me. 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me. Why would you openly admit that you listen to Shoe0nHead? What the f is
He's
wrong with you?
melting down so hard right now.
Well, cortisol spike, not good for you, Hasan. Although, let's
Yeah,
be
you have a
honest, he's
stroke.
probably used to it. Okay, this guy has high blood pressure basically every stream. I'm half
That's
scared
his own
he's
doing.
gonna get like a heart attack or something because he needs to calm down. I mean, every other day is a crash out at this point. Also, yes, we did make an appearance in the Shoe0nHead video, the legendary series. Everywhere, as always. Much appreciated. Anyway, so turns out she
Oh my
did a
God.
reaction with another creator, Smug Alana, and they're basically just roasting him. She also talks about why Hasan got mad because his usual excuses doesn't work of just calling the other person an incel.
You were on the last Shoe0nHead video. I will literally shoot myself if you bring that shit up in here, okay?
Why is he so mad? Still has yet to bring up anything.
Zero points.
Like, zero points addressed.
How many seconds in are we?
He's totally for people changing their minds politically, but only when they change their mind to agree with him. He supports people changing their mind as new information presents itself. He supports iDubbbz apologizing for the crime of being funny 5 years ago. But when it comes to me changing my mind on like 3 things over the course of a decade, that's bad. Hasan
That's
usually
illegal,
can hand wave away
Shoe0nHead.
critics like, oh, they're just an Israel shill, they're just a Zionist. He can't do that with me. He hand waves them away by calling them neocons or neoliberals. He can't do that with me. Alt-right incels. He can't do that with me. So
can't.
what does he do? He malfunctions and starts calling me emo. Like, okay, man, you got me. Emo is when eyeliner, I guess.
Yeah, so Hasan supports changing your mind as long as you join his cult. Now, if you actually want to change your mind and leave his cult, no, that's not allowed. That sort of changing your mind is just falling into fascism, of course, getting into the right-wing echo chamber. In fact, Israel probably made you do it. If you're a guy that hates Hasan, you're basically
Israel probably made you do it. Oh yeah, I should probably point out I'm not a political guy. This is not a political channel, so please keep politics out of the comments if anyone's watching this. Obviously, more Pegasus isn't about he's not about politics either. Hasan and Shoe0nHead are, however, so there'll be a lot of talking about politics, but I'm not here for the politics. I'm here for the stupidity that Hasan is. I like the stupid that Hasan actually, like, he unleashes stupidity everywhere, and he's just dumbass. So I just want to see how dumb he can be. It's not about politics though.
Automatically a loser incel. And if you're a girl that hates Hasan, now you're a hoe, you're an e-girl, you're appealing to the patriarchy, buying into the misogyny, you're brainwashed, you want guys to fap to you. Basically, he will use any sort of form of attack that he can to discredit you. And yeah, he basically did not address a single argument that Shoe made at all, because that would actually require admitting that you watched the video, which he just simply cannot do, which I find hilarious. Hasan actually expects everyone to believe that this entire unhinged crash out was over a video that he didn't even watch. So I mean, obviously that's false, but hypothetically, if it was true, so then imagine he watched it then. Like, he would probably have a heart attack on the spot. You're probably gonna start pulling out your hair and fucking launching yourself out the window, dude. The fact is, he doesn't know what story to go with, because he wants whatever that makes him look the coolest, and he's trying to look unbothered, being like, well, I didn't even watch your stupid video that I'm actively melting down over. So then they point out his absolutely insane misogyny.
Look at me. As an emo girl, 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
Wait, 4chan guys want to fap to me? Wait, I thought it was super cool and progressive to have like an army of men who simp for you online. That's not very woke of you, Hasan.
First of all, I like how you use the word fap.
That's so old, isn't it? It's like gooning now.
Yes,
Come
it's
on.
gooning.
Look
Come
at
on.
progress.
Come on, get with the times. It should have been left in 2016, Hasan. Come on. If this was said by anyone else, he would be calling it misogynistic and sexist, but it's being said by someone with the hive mind approved opinion, so it's okay. It's called dark woke, chud. We decided to become more hypocritical and annoying. You wouldn't get it. If I was getting paid for men to fap to me like many of his friends and ex-girlfriend star do for a living, that would be fine, he would support it. But since I don't do that and I'm just like a normal YouTuber, it's a way to insult and degrade me.
Hasan Piker, the supporter of women, the male feminist, unless you disagree with them. Then he reverts back to his base form, his mega evolution into male feminist. Reverts back, and he goes back into bro tips Hasan.
He goes back into the Hasan Chad dude that he used to be. You know, the guy who said those weird things about Hannah Montana.
Old enough to count?
Old enough to mount?
Oh my god! Pegasus and me on the exact same wavelength.
But yeah, it really is disgusting because it's so blatant as well.
He's a Luffy
I can't believe that he actually has idiots like Taylor Lorenz or whatever who thinks he's like a champion for women. Everyone should remember that this is how Hasan addresses women who disagree with him. And it's so obvious. I mean, I've been saying this the entire time, especially when Hasan tries to portray himself as the savior of minorities, the savior of black people and brown people.
Black people care about the border. I don't give a fuck what black people care about.
The messiah of all Asian people.
Fuck this South Vietnamese. Why don't you go back and live in fucking South Vietnam in the same conditions?
I mean, I hate it. I hate it. It's such condescending bullshit.
So
it is unironically the most racist thing you can do. Portraying an entire group of people as these helpless people who can do nothing. They can't fight for themselves. They need Hasan Piker to actually speak for them. And if anyone tries to disagree with him, well, you're a betrayer to your race, actually. And I'm so glad that she brought up his previous girlfriend who was a prawn star, right? Because nobody actually does this except me, except even she forgot to mention that Hasan had his girlfriend sleep with other men. And he actually brags about it.
He's a thing we call CUCK. Just like Sneeko.
Retelling the story that he's proud to be a cuck.
When I was with my partner, who is a porn star, she did not actually do any other shoots. Like, it was on her own volition. I didn't care. Like, I was like, you can do whatever you want, except for one instance. She did one shoot, and I didn't really care about it. I had
the guy he's with is like, wait, what?
Like, we had a more open relationship, and so I wasn't, you know, it didn't
also,
bother me.
I don't accept him into our community with swords here, the chopper thing. I think there was a Doflamingo action figure over here. I do not accept him into our community of One Piece.
Oh.
And by the way, this is the man that apparently is going to convert the right-wingers to the left-wingers, right? Okay. This very manly cuck over here. The guy who hates the #1 hobby of all men, that is gaming. I mean, I guess it works for a certain group of people, like iDubbbz. I mean, he went from extremely edgy and saying slurs to extremely woke now on the other side. And I guess he found out that Hasan is a cuck, and he was like, you know, I kind of get this guy. I really relate to this guy. I'm gonna join his side. So then she addresses Hasan's claim that people are getting their politics from Shoe0nHead.
Unbearable way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe0nHead. If you're getting your politics from a person like Shoe0nHead, you should be embarrassed.
I think anyone should be embarrassed to get information from oh shit. I think anyone should be.
What do you mean get your politics?
Anyone should be embarrassed to get their politics from you, Hasan, because you just spew random nonsense that doesn't matter. You lie a majority of the time. Like, what?
From Shoe0nHead. I don't expect my audience to get their politics from me. I expect them to be entertained, to laugh.
I'm almost 100% sure she's not lying here, because she gets sponsored by this news app a relatively good amount of time. And she would not be accepting those sponsorships if she wanted her news to be the only news people watched. Just
engage with the discourse at hand.
She wants people to be entertained, just like she said, and I'm always entertained watching her. So
you pass off as someone you should get your politics from. I don't think my audience should get their politics from me or any YouTuber for that matter. I think they should do their own research, come to their own conclusion. It is interesting though how Hasan uses unfuckable as an insult to hurl towards men and as an insult to hurl towards women. I think it was Bell Hooks that once argued that patriarchy harms men by reducing their worth to status and conquest, while women are harmed by being reduced to only their desirability and being conquered. You should not be getting feminism mogged by someone who does not call themselves a feminist, Hasan. Not a good look, buddy.
Yeah, I really don't know why Hasan does this shit. Like, he automatically assumes that we all have the same job as him, that is to recruit people into politics, which is not the case at all. Our primary job is entertainment. Yeah. You're the only one who's focused on being a...
I don't care. Like I said earlier, I don't care about politics. It's not my cup of tea. And my platform, my even though it's not very popular, it's sitting at like 680 subscribers. It's not sitting at anything else higher, which I want to get to 1,000 one day, but that's not the point. Like, my whole thing is I want people to be entertained. I want people to laugh. I want people to watch my videos, not watch my videos to get angry or to spew political stuff in the comments. Like, that's not what this is about. I want people to be entertained. I want people to actually like watching me on YouTube. And that's the thing this guy's never gonna understand. So, I mean,
political commentator and completely failing at it, considering you are engaging with the drama community basically regularly. We are only here to point and laugh at you. And let me just go over a couple things. First off, apolitical, as I've said many a time, and even Hasan acknowledges that. Second off, even if I do have to talk about politics, it's because Hasan has it shoved so far up his ass that it's nearly impossible to separate him from it. You could do a fucking straight up procedure, surgery, colonoscopy, examination. You cannot separate the politics from Hasan, because Hasan will take the most mundane, normal thing. He will take gaming and he'll make it about politics. He will take anime, he'll make it about politics. He will take shocking his own dog and make it about politics, make it about Israel. I don't know.
He pretty much tried to say. I'm pretty sure he pretty much blamed Israel for the reason he shocked his dog.
Why he does it? Well, that's a lie. I know why he does it, because it's the perfect defense to brand your opposition as right-wing Nazis, right?
Yeah.
And whenever I talk about something that I'm not entirely sure about, I always make it clear that I'm not super knowledgeable about these things, nor should you ever get your opinions about politics from me. I always encourage people to do their own research. I constantly say that I'm not even American. Why the fuck would you ever listen to me? I even recommend going to watch Hasan yourself, right? If you can stomach the brain damage and somehow get through that, if you can manage to watch him, you can make sure that none of the clips I show you are out of context, right? If you think I'm lying about anything, I'm misrepresenting him, go to his stream. Go to his stream and watch him and fact check everything. But if you notice, on the flip side, Hasan will always say to not watch the slop tubers. He will
You know what? I don't like the fact there's a chopper thing or a bunch of swords here, but he can have that Doflamingo thing because he's pretty much the real life Doflamingo and oppressor.
Dramatically lie about the content. He will say that, oh, it's out of context. Oh, they're right-wingers, blah, blah, blah. They're masquerading. They're agents of Israel. He will try to lie and slander them. Make sure that his audience never actually even witnesses an opposite opinion. So you can see immediately, one person is encouraging you to seek out the truth and look at both sides. The other person is putting a blindfold on you saying, only watch me. Anyways, then they started roasting Casey-tron, calling her fat and regarded.
Like, I don't know. It's like Shoe0nHead, if you like care so much about these incels, go f one.
What, Casey? Casey, is this the incel herself? Oh my god. I can't stand Casey, dude. She always uses that word, incel. Every time she insults someone on Twitter, you'll see that in her insult, calling them an incel. Sometimes, one time it was twice in one, like, sentence. And she is an incel.
This is such a self-report for being a retarded whore. Like, I love the implication, too, that, like, Casey-tron thinks the only way you can truly care about men is if you have sex with them. Does this thought process just come free with not having a father figure? Do I have unresolved daddy issues to comprehend this?
Is that problematic?
Damn! It's funny because I actually know this VTuber now. Last time I was watching this, I didn't know who this was, but I actually recognized her. That was actually a roast.
For me to say.
Oh,
No, it's just
my
retarded.
Like, you're happily married and have a child, but because some fat retard on Twitter thinks you're a grifter, you're gonna need to fuck a bunch of random men to prove them wrong.
Oh, Shoe0nHead has a child. So how's she? This is the big reason why I hate Casey-tron, because this is all false. These are all false accusations. Because, like, you can't, like, how's she an incel if she has a kid? I don't know if she's married or whatnot, but she obviously had a kid with someone. So how on earth is she an incel if she's been in a relationship and has a kid? It's like when she tries to call Ethan Ethan Klein an incel when he has a wife and I'm pretty sure he has 2 kids. Okay. Incel? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just have to do like a weekly raffle, pull a random incel out. How do you verify that one of your people
number 20?
Yeah.
Oh
What
my
are you guys
god.
talking about, man?
What are you guys talking about?
When we got the wiki feed ratings up for Shoe0nHead, okay? What's her wiki feed looking like?
What?
Okay, what's her
What?
What is going on?
Did I listen to what that woman said? No, absolutely not. Let me know if I can see her feet, though.
What?
Yeah, I don't really know what sort of fetish Hasan has, but chances are that he looked up Shoe's wiki feed after this, because he does seem like that type of fucking degenerate
He
gooner.
definitely is.
I mean, sees a woman criticizing him fully clothed, immediately goes to fat material, wiki feed, all of the shit to discredit her. And don't get me started on Casey-tron, bro. Oh my god, bro. She is astoundingly stupid. She is a marvel to witness. Just a cogs in her brain operating. The 8th wonder of the world. If you like incels so much, why don't you go F them? Casey, hold up. You already did that. I mean, look at your boyfriend, dog. Bro is level 99 Redditor. And I really don't know where she gets the confidence to talk.
I think there's something wrong. She didn't call. I don't think she called Shoe0nHead. And so I think she only called the people talking about Pragmata incels, and Shoe0nHead defended them. I think that's what she was going after. I don't think she actually called Shoe0nHead one. My
How
bad.
are you talking Caseytron when you're the personification of a femcel? I mean, I was about to go on like an 8-minute rant, like straight up. I have so much material, but I'ma stop myself there. There's a lot you could say about Caseytron, but it's probably not permitted. Anyways,
Probably
then Shoe
not.
says that she's going to stop talking about Hasan and leave it to the professionals.
I refuse to get caught in the Hasan Piker content loop. I will leave that to
'Cause
the
that's what-
professional Hasan.
That's what happened to, I mean, Pegasus. This is like episode 300 something, so I mean, he got stuck in the loop. Tecton also got stuck in the loop.
Piker farmers. There are people who have made diabolical wealth off of farming this guy, okay?
Wait a minute, hold up. Did she just say
Diabolical! Oh my god, dude. She just said his main line.
diabolical? Holy moly. Another fan of the Legendary series. What did I say? What did I say? The entire world is watching the Legendary series, greatest series ever created since the dawn of time.
Yeah?
And yes, indeed, I am a professional milker, not just limited to Hasan Piker, but basically anyone that I don't like very much. They call me Farmer Pegasus, delivering the highest quality slop. And somebody pointed this out in the comments the other day, that you really don't want to get on my bad side. I mean, that's a very unfortunate place to be
It
in,
really
because
is.
there's nobody else that gets this much joy out of completely farming someone for this long. You gotta be a special type of hater, let's just say. People responded, he's mad that nobody calls him Kami Mommy. Men goon to you is such a wild notification to get at work. Men are sexually attracted to you. Wow, I'm so insulted. Go on. Hasan is the oldest teenager I've ever seen. Okay, let's not insult teenagers.
No,
Bro's down
let's
there
not.
with the toddlers.
Yeah!
That's the sound of Hasan's stream, basically summarized. The dude who's
Yeah?
fighting for the working class can't understand why they want families. Almost like he's a nepo baby with a billionaire dad. That 35 and no children thing must have hit him hard. Dude's falling apart.
It
Hitting
is.
on men for wanting to be good fathers is insane. Crazy time to be alive. Yeah, you would think like the woke thing to do would be to be like, oh yeah, these incel men, they don't want to have families and they just want to stay away from all women and they hate women that much. But it's the opposite, right? They want to actually start a family, and even that's getting criticized. So what the fuck? The rare Shoe
Apparently we
response,
can't
you
start
roasted the
families
man so
anymore.
hard he began wearing suits every day now.
I want
Oh
to.
my god, is that why he did it? That and to balance the shoulder to head ratio. A man who pays women to have sex with him, trying to use men goon to you as an insult to a woman. The complete lack of self-awareness is astounding. Yeah, I mean, this is like straight up complete bottom of the barrel. He is literally the biggest fucking loser. Diabolical! Can't wait to watch this on the Legendary series, of course. You're gone. True. I love how they say she's a pick-me. You're married and have a child. You have been chosen. Moving on to
Yeah, exactly.
Asmondigold and his editor absolutely exposing the shit out of Hasan. So, you guys remember that compilation we watched last video where Hasan constantly flip-flops between I'm white, I'm brown, and Muslim?
Exactly.
Well, it turns
Every
out
time the situation fits him, he changes race.
out
That's
there's
how that
even
works.
more, and it got much worse.
Oh, here, this is, oh my god. It's really sad. He's wearing suits now, so people will take him more seriously.
Sometimes you can't be talking like that, white baby. See, this is what I mean. First of suck my fucking cock. I'm a goddamn Muslim American who gets fucking called a terrorist every fucking day.
Yeah, okay. But you're not Muslim, I thought you said at some point. Okay.
That means you're not white?
I am white. I say that I'm white. Although I am white, because I am white. I am white. And I am white.
Which I am white.
Even though I say I'm white all the
Diabolical.
time. I am white. I look white. And I say I'm white all the time. Like I am white. I am white myself. Do you think there is a higher percentage of white people that are genuinely seriously offended by the term cracker? Myself included. I am white too. I'm not offended. Yes, I am white. I'm a Caucasian man. Like, yeah, I am white because I'm white. I'm white passing. I'm white. You
Oh
really
my
hate
God,
white people.
how much research did you do to get all of these clips?
Jesus, dude, I am white. I am white. I'm white. I obviously would never be able to comprehend what happens to gays in the Muslim world. I, after all, am not Muslim, nor am I from the Muslim world. I'm a goddamn Muslim American who gets fucking called a terrorist every fucking day.
Oh my god. I had not seen that clip before. That might be the worst one right there, because that is a 100% direct contradiction. So you're telling me there's a clip where he literally says word for word that he's not Muslim and that he does not consider himself one, and then the next day he's LARPing saying he is Muslim, that he is, and then somehow another day he just morphs again. He says he is brown, he is white, he is Muslim. Like, dude, can you fucking pick a lane at this point? And honestly, if you think about it, this is actually so disgusting, because he's making a mockery of an entire group of people, basically an entire faith. He's grifting, he's LARPing, he's trying to artificially create a victim card to pretend that he's oppressed. I mean, basically everybody at this point knows that you're an ultra privileged Nepo baby. You were riding ponies as a child. Literally given your entire career, and this is like one of the most damning clips I've seen in a while. It basically exposed his entire grift. Honestly, I really want to see how Hasan fans respond to this, because how can you watch that and go, well, actually, he's being totally sincere? I mean, this guy lies so much, like pathologically lying, that he can't even keep up with his own lies. So then we got like a quick recap of his crash outs.
There are dozens of clips of him saying that he's white. Now he's saying he's not white. It's Schrodinger's race. It depends on which one makes me more victimized at the time. Also, by the way, am I more of a Muslim than Hasan is? I've seen Hasan drinking alcohol. I almost never eat whenever the sun's out. I practice Ramadan all year round. I don't gamble.
Okay, are we doing racism Olympics?
Muslim is a race.
What kind of racism is institutionally?
Jesus, he's so mad.
Completely.
How do you get this mad in 46 seconds?
Exactly. What do you think? Who do you think?
Yeah, I mean, what Muslim goes to a brothel?
Black people care about the border. I don't give a fuck what black people care about. The Democratic Party. I just got you, my chat. That's it. I'm so alone.
Wait, did he just?
I'm so alone, dude. If one more dumb fuck in my chat says, please sue, I'm just going to end it. I'm going to end it all. I'm going to end my life, okay, in a video game.
I'm so alone. I'm going to end my life. Jesus, this is, oh my God.
So frustrating.
Why is he always eating?
This is a cry for help. Should we do something?
Eating? I don't know.
My parents think you're an anti-Semite. My parents do? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, maybe you should do a better job of fucking explaining.
51-month subscriber.
Okay, I think it's official. Hasan might be the most miserable man alive. I will never understand how a man who has millions of dollars, unlimited free time, can do anything he wants, chooses every single day to actively be this miserable. I mean, it really is a disease of the mind. You cannot escape your destiny being a colossal regard and a lolcow on the internet. This is why it's important that you actually sharpen your mind these days. You know, have some level of common sense thinking so you don't fall into these fucking cults. Hopefully, we can help people avoid this misery through the Legendary series. People responded, victim card declined.
Victim card
It's called a baby, immediately starts to cry. Shoe roasted him so bad he changed his entire wardrobe.
Oh my
I get
God.
called a terrorist. Gee, I wonder why. It's a walking, corrupted save file. No one is shocked except Gaia. Gaia is always shocked.
Always
Why is he
memes.
always eating stress eating?
Oh
Take it
my.
easy, white baby. Hilarious, his reaction boils down to, wah. I'm baffled how he's still not permabanned.
Yeah.
It's because I've not manifested it enough. I need 20 more videos
Dan
with that
Clancy
title thumbnail,
exists.
and then it'll happen. Piker is one of the most deranged human beings I've ever seen. Honestly, I'm getting to that point as well. I'm getting to that point. Like, this all started as a meme. This wasn't even meant to be a series. This was just covering random idiots on the internet. And then I encountered one of the biggest fucking lunatics I've ever seen in my life. Possibly ever created by humanity. People think I'm kidding, but Hasan Piker will go down in history, and not for the reasons he wants to. He will be known as a joke and a clown eternally. Everyone will point to him and laugh as the historically, comically evil dog shocker. Shoe0nHead Legendary
Exactly.
Series. as the one and only Pegasus said. Moving on to Asmongold talking about Hasan's behavior being clocked 7 years ago by Trainwrecks. Asmongold reminisces over Hasan's trump at the WHCD moment on the Scuff podcast from 7 years ago.
You've got 17 different
I'm gonna
creative subscriptions
get
now. Give it a rest. Envato has
YouTube
unlimited AI
Premium.
generations and creative.
This is a long time ago.
It's going to be the future.
Are you guys going to PAX East?
I think I am.
7
Wait,
years
what?
ago.
Why would you ever go to PAX East?
I just want to point out that the top 10% of wealth own 85% of stocks, not in the stock market that we're talking about at Twitch, but in the American, like the New York Stock Exchange. So just understand that whenever the stock market is doing well, it doesn't necessarily mean that the economy is doing well, but when the stock market is doing poorly,
Hassan,
everyone's
Hassan,
How did this?
No, stop, Hassan. I'm gonna teach you a thing or two. Okay, dude, listen. Okay, if you can somehow turn the button off that just made you ruin the entire fun we just had right there, I promise you, you would literally be so much more successful on Twitch because you could have a personality side and a political side. You've invested entirely in the political people, and let me tell you about them, okay? Political people are fickle. As soon as you make one mistake that contradicts your own opinion, they're all gone, okay?
Man.
So build a personality
he's
and
getting...
turn that button completely off.
Uh-huh.
He just got
Oh my
roasted.
god, bro. Like, that's a profit.
Arrested?
7 years
I meant roasted. I don't know why I can't talk today. He
ago.
got roasted,
7
dude.
fucking years ago
Wrecked.
that happened.
I think I tried to say
Oh.
wrecked and roasted together, and that's probably what happened.
My
there.
god.
Wow. Can you believe that? 7 years, and he's only gotten worse and worse. He was literally clocked 7 years ago where he would bring up politics in absolutely everything. And fast forward to today, gaming, Pragmata, this is about politics. Anime, One Piece, Vinland Saga, all politics. Shocking his dog, all political. Basically, everybody's a right-wing Nazi.
I hate when people make One Piece completely political because yeah, you're an idiot if you don't think it's political. But like to think Luffy's fighting for like your side, that's what apparently I think it's either Republicans or Democrats think that. I don't remember which. But it's getting really annoying because I just watch One Piece because it's a good show.
If you hate Hasan, right? That's just how he operates. That's the only sort of mental model he can stick in his head.
Yeah.
What a truly miserable life, honestly. I mean, can you imagine this guy at family dinners, dude? You try to actually have some nice quality family time. He brings up some fucking shit about politics. Hasan, again? I'm taking away your horse. Okay, Mom, but not my shot collar. Moving on to Hasan losing it over being compared to Nick Fuentes. Now, both of them are extremists just on opposite sides, and Hasan is perplexed.
Yeah.
Like, why am I being compared to this guy?
Here, let's take a look at Nick Fuentes. Let's take a look at what Nick Fuentes is saying.
We're already a non-white country.
I just want to trigger warning. Trigger warning. He will be saying the N-word with a hard R. If you look at a guy like this and say that like, wow, this guy is like basically the same as Hasan Hassanabi Piker, you're an insane person, right?
How about you watch the video before you start jumping to conclusions on the guy? Like, okay, he probably is like you.
Yet APAC is making that comparison. This author is making that comparison. Perhaps there's a reason why a lot of adults in mainstream newsrooms don't make that comparison, because that's an insane comparison to make, and it's not one that actually ends up hurting me. It's one that ends up normalizing Nick Fuentes. And then Nick Fuentes, of course, on the neo-Nazi platform goes, "You abuse animals and support terrorism. There's no moral equivalency." Dude, you are a Nazi. What the fuck are you saying? Yeah, of course there's no moral equivalency between you and I. Yes, you are the bad guy. That's my point. He said you support terrorism. By the way, guy who's anti-Israel, by the way. Just think about that. Just think about that. Okay? Guy who seemingly is anti-Israel turning around and being like, you support terrorism. Is this y'all's favorite fucking anti-Zionist? His like ratio compared to yours, I mean, it also shows that it's botted into oblivion. The platform is. Not only is it a fucking neo-Nazi shithole, but it also shows that it's very clearly it's very clearly botted too.
Okay, just gonna say, Hasan going, what the hell? This guy's an extremist. Oh, he said the N-word. Why am I being compared to him? I don't know, man. I think telling your fans to murder people and supporting literal terrorist groups,
Hamas right here,
is pretty bad too. And if anything, this should be a reality check because none of us are being compared to this clown. It's only you because you're on that level. You're basically the same person on the other political side. And here on the reasonable side of the internet where we actually practice common sense, we don't like any extremists. We hate the far right, we hate the far left, we hate all of them because we're actually well-functioning members of society and are grounded and realize that these people are extremists, they're radical and loony in their ideas. They're just not grounded in reality. And this is basically what modern day politics does. You have to go to one of these far extremes and you just don't want to go down that path. You always need to have that level of common sense thinking, that level of nuance to see the right and wrong from both sides. Also, this fucking guy, bro, the terrorist support has nothing to do with Israel, you moron. You can criticize the Israeli government and also not like actual terrorists, but you love doing that conflation because
Didn't that same guy from the stream that supported Hamas, like, the Hamas took over like a cruise ship or something, and then he like shouted out Hasan
want to dick ride more terrorists. I mean, Hasan the type of guy to toss his keyboard out the window when he gets counter terrorists in CS:GO. No, I wanted the like bro, stop. Moving on to another insufferable streamer going viral for being extremely out of touch. She goes by It's Catchy, and she's basically like NMP's girlfriend after he got divorced. Now, the previous time we've talked about NMP, he was making fun of dead kids in a tragedy.
I remember this.
And he was talking about how Hasan is an intellectual.
Yeah.
Right, so this is going crazy viral. Soda tries to save It's Catchy from a bad take, but she doubles down.
That's why, like, I don't understand, like, if you're struggling, why don't you go to, like, a cheap buffet? And you just go to the buffet and you have like all you can eat stuff and then just like save the food when people aren't looking.
Now that's gonna get clipped out of context. You're gonna get hate threats everywhere.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, the internet loves hating women now.
That's true.
Whenever Ray opens up her mouth, it's about 6-7 new hate things.
Here's the thing. Just word of advice.
Yeah.
As a rich woman like yourself, never say, "Why don't poor people just?" Ever. If the sentence starts with that, don't bother, even if it's right.
No, I feel like this is inspirational. If you are struggling,
No, it's not. You're trying to inspire people to steal if they're struggling. That's not inspirational. That's lunacy. You're a lunatic.
Life, I feel like there's two options.
I don't even know this.
So
It's
getting worse.
Whatever. Okay. Go to buffets and spend the minimum amount and get all the food and just wait until no one's looking at you and like bring Tupperware and put it there.
Yep, I get it now. I understand why everybody hates Twitch streamers. It is just terminally stupid fucking opinions all the time from these entitled fucking morons. Hey dude, if you're struggling, just go to a buffet, and steal some shit. I mean, duh. I mean, I knew you were poor, but it looks like you're stupid as well. Like, you should just commit crimes and just steal, bro. I mean, me, after watching that Hasan podcast where he was basically encouraging everybody to steal as long as it's from, like, a corporation.
I'm pro stealing from big corporations because, they steal quite a bit more from their own workers.
If everybody stole from the corporations, then they wouldn't work.
Hasan told me it's okay, guys, surely. Also, just addressing the White Knight simp NMP there. It's not clipped out of context. You guys are just saying stupid shit. This pathetic loser goes, "The internet just loves hating women." Bro, your literal best friend was fucking Extra Emily, like the most insufferable douchebag there is. And half of your content was creepily hitting on her. And the reason I know that he's not being sincere is that his example of the internet blindly hating on women is Valkyrie. I mean, are you kidding me? Ray quite literally dated Hasan, and she herself is a colossal regard who has the dumbest takes known to man.
I still like Valkyrie. Not anymore.
Don't talk about Hasan shocking his dog when there's a genocide going on.
It's
that more
always
people
about
would
the
put more
genocide.
energy into hating like
He has 30
genocide.
seconds left.
Or do you mean people like Pokemon saying, we hate the rich? Aren't you the rich? No, the rich.
And we hate the rich. Anyway.
Aren't you the rich?
No!
Like, dude, just accept that 90% of the time, the woman or the Twitch streamer or whatever is saying some dumb shit that deserves criticism. Even if a man said it, they would get equal backlash.
Exactly.
Even when Hasan was saying how easy streaming is as a job and how it's more mentally draining, he got a ton of backlash. Now, obviously, yes, there are instances where people will just pile on because they're misogynist or whatever, or they just hate women. You know, people like Hasan who are shitting on Shoe0nHead. But like all of your streamer friends, I mean, they absolutely deserve it. So then Catchy says that you should just go to jail.
Bring Tupperware and put it there, okay? Or go to jail. Because if you go to jail, all your food is free.
True.
Your accommodation is free.
This is good advice.
What
Solid.
What else is there? You know?
I don't.
Yeah, just purposely get arrested and go to jail. You know, it's all right. You won't starve to death, but you know it will be on your permanent record. But you won't starve to death. Fucking dumbass.
See how she could get hate for this take.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
As long
I
as
don't
you don't
see
get,
it
like,
either, dude.
Like, you know, the death penalty.
Do you think things can get worse for you, Nick?
Chance, she might have just given the worst take that this pod has ever had.
Okay, explain why that's bad. Okay, if you have no job, no family, no friends, what else are you gonna do if you go to?
Yo, can
rather
somebody
be
tell me,
homeless.
like, why does everybody have a podcast these days? We need to take away the mics. Like, we need to put, like, a tax on the mics or something. This is getting ridiculous. So, her advice to poor people is to steal or just go to jail. I mean, yeah, real solid right there.
Just a level.
I mean, it's particularly funny coming from someone who was given her entire career by this colossal terminal simp dude here. Dude, honestly, I don't know much about NMP, but like, I swear his ex was somewhat a decent person, right? Like, I feel like she was somewhat likable. I only saw a few clips, but definitely better than whoever this clown is. People are saying, how can you be homeless? Just get a house. Just go to a house and live there when people aren't looking. Wait, you know that people actually do this, right? Isn't it called like squatting or something?
Yeah.
If you're poor, just steal. That's one hell of an advice. And if you get caught stealing, go to jail. Apparently win-win. Free accommodation. Just go to a buffet and save the food. Real five-head stuff. She's too rich and out of touch to know that food banks exist.
Oh
if you're
my
poor,
God,
just go
yeah.
spend money in a restaurant.
This
Rich
is all,
people
like,
really to be
shelters and
raised
shit.
to be dumb as shit about how the world works. But she said cheap buffet. Cheap ones are for poor people. Expensive ones are for rich people. Like, if you want a Gucci bag, just go buy the cheap one. Cheap ones are for the poor. Expensive ones are for the rich. Or, you know, take one when no one is looking. Simple. Thanks, Catchy. I'm going to my local buffet tonight. Don't pay for anything. And maybe threaten the staff or something. Make sure the cops come. Resist and fight them and get free food in jail. So easy. I'm guessing she's never had an actual job outside of streaming. And even then, family was pretty well off. Parents were supportive, so she could just focus on streaming. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know the lore behind this person. All I know is that NMP basically just fucking brought her into existence. This is so funny because this is the most privileged Filipino take ever. Her takes isn't far off from most rich people here in the Philippines, who are most of the times disgustingly out of touch. I don't necessarily come from a poor family, but my parents taught us and raised us in a way to be grateful for what we have. Don't worry, I know the excuse. They're gonna say they're rage baiting. I was just trolling, of course. Say something regarded. If it lands, I totally meant it. If it didn't, I was trolling. It's called the NMP tactic. Oh my god, this regard responded, hate poor people? So do we. Come subscribe to the Punching Down podcast, where you can actually punch down and feel good about it. Just shameless. Team Rocket is blasting off again! Welcome back.
Oh my god, what was that ending? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you think about Hasan, NMP, It's Catchy, Caseytron, or the good people like Shoe0nHead, Asmongold, more Pegasus. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go check out the original. Go check out Shoe0nHead's video too, because that was an amazing video. when I watched it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Without further ado, peace out, Mahak, Falak.